like I try to do a little something like every week to try to make this a little better.
Oh, it says beer is cheaper than therapy. I thought it said B. I was like, yeah, B, what's up?
No, I really got it because it has an H on it. But then I saw that and I was like, yeah, I like this.
Oh, yeah. So,
but fuck yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through.
of course, man. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm trying to get everyone that's on the show to come do the podcast.
Where?
So like after the show Thursday night, I can be like, if there's any comedian you really liked, you can check the whole episode out.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Appreciate it, buddy.
That's my moves.
Yeah, man. Dude, all I do is just fucking like, I don't know, man. Like I broke up with this girl like 4 months ago, and then since then, dude, I've just like had tunnel vision on comedy and podcasts and everything.
Dude. Okay, well, I just got back together with an ex-girlfriend, so the tunnel vision is gone. Dude, straight up. Yeah, man, ex-girlfriend, twice ex-girlfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's going good.
Right now,
Yeah,
so far.
Yeah, but we hoping. Good times.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you have fun, man, that's like what it's all about, really.
Yeah, dude. I've known this girl since high school, and she is exactly the fucking same as she was in high school. Maybe a little bit wider, like water, you know, college.
Wider.
Nah, oops. She gonna fucking hate me for this. But yeah, she's got a little bit of water, college and all. Careful smoke.
Nah, dude, you smoke inside.
Appreciate it.
That's, Sean came over and he's like, I like you're that kind of white trash that still smokes indoors.
My drug dealer in high school smoked inside. It was like a courtesy.
Yeah.
Because you know, in high school when you smoke, you always gotta hang out with the drug dealer when you smoke. Especially where I was from.
Yeah.
It's like you can't smoke anywhere. But we used to smoke on fucking abandoned roads.
Oh, it was like bad like that?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Like out in the woods on like a friend's uncle's land, you know, some weird connection.
It's like you all ask each other, turns out no one knows this guy.
Yeah, no, at all. It's just a bullshit story. Good times, man.
I know a few kids in high school, like, they like could not get caught smoking by their parents or whatever, so they would wear like gloves and like a heavy coat and like have their hand like all out of the window. It's like, dude, you're doing too much. Just don't smoke.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I had a buddy who had pot hoodies that like wore it every time he smoked. So like the rest of them, I was like,
yeah,
you'll be all right, man.
yeah, and they're like, am I okay? Am I okay?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, dude, you put like a half a bottle of eye drops in. They're scary white.
Dude, I just recently heard about a story. Some comedian, man, I can't remember his name. He was at his buddy's house, and like he was having problems with his eyes, and he goes to put Visine in, puts Visine in, like couple drops. Starts feeling funny, calls his friend, and was like, "Yo, what was in that Visine?" And it was liquid LSD. Dude, I was like, "Oh fuck, what a time!"
Dude, speaking of LSD, I fucking tripped Friday night.
Oh shit, how was it?
With a friend of mine. Oh, dude, we had a blast. We ended up getting another hit later in the night because they had known someone that could get some, and I think theirs was a little better than what I got. And so, dude, like, it was like still 7 in the morning, and I'm like, I'm still tripping my face off right now.
Damn, what'd you take it?
I took the first one at like 8 o'clock at night, and then the second one at like 10.
A night trip.
Oh, dude,
Night trips are a good time.
Yeah. Like, we got like super deep. Like, I was gonna record it, but like, nah, this is a healing moment.
That's a weird thing to record because like it's only funny to the people who are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
you think you're saying some profound shit or some really cool shit. You listen back to it, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think a buddy of mine actually like recorded one. It was like we just talked about the same shit like in cycles and kept laughing about it and just keep like forgetting that we had said it like every time.
That's the thing. Like, dude, my cheeks and my like stomach always hurt the next day from just fucking laughing so much.
Yeah, man, I can't do it, dude. The last time I did it, oh, appreciate it. Last time I did it, I saw a dude riding, it was on the 4th of July, it was the night of the 4th of July, and I saw a dude riding a bicycle with light up wheels at like 3 in the morning, just screaming his head off. And I was like, oh, this was a mistake. Like, that's what you want to see when you're going to a trip. But yeah, man, I just had a bad time for 2 hours and then fell asleep.
Dude, I cannot fall asleep on LSD.
It was one of the hardest fucking things.
You just had to sit there and try not to think about it.
Just curled up in a fucking ball. Yeah, just praying. I'm like half religious. I'm still praying. I'm like,
I'm the same way. I'm really religious. I mean, I don't go to like church or anything, but I believe in God. I'm a Christian.
Understandable. Look,
But,
I don't really judge anybody. Based
oh,
on
dude, yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way, man. Like, I feel like that's what being like a real Christian is about, like accepting of everybody.
Yeah, dude, I grew up Southern Baptist. So
Ooh.
like, yeah, exactly. That's why like I came
You're
out.
going to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what you do.
Every Sunday, my mom was like, "Let's go to church," and she could never understand why we didn't want to go to church.
Yeah.
But
I grew up Methodist. I felt like that was a little more laid back.
yeah, I've been to like, I think I've been to a Methodist church once or twice, and it's a lot nicer like service, but like Southern Baptist is just like old pastors,
Yeah,
old white
he's
pastors
gonna talk at you.
talking at you.
You are going to hell.
Exactly, saying like if you do this, like bad things are coming. But
Yeah.
like one time, dude, I remember one time a bat got into the church. Like,
He was like, "Look what y'all did."
yeah, exactly. It was like, fuck,
I told
man.
you something was gonna happen.
Yeah, man. So that probably has a reason of me playing into like I believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that shit ain't real. There's some moments are just too crazy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, there's certain things that have happened in my life, and I was like, if there's no way I should have gotten through that, or
Yeah.
there's no way that should have happened. I can't believe I fucked that girl. She was way too hot.
I got you, curveball. Or like, not a curveball. I don't know baseball analogies. I tried. But, dude, yeah, I had a moment like that. I was driving down
A volleyball, or no, a beach ball. That's what they call it.
beach ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been like a few fucking bombs I've hit, and like it looked like fucking just lob right out there. But then there's some batters I've faced where they're like throwing fucking 93 mile an hour sliders, and I'm like, I don't want to be up there.
Yeah.
I'm a pitcher, man.
Hit me. Let me walk.
Dude, I got hit in the elbow one time, like in just the perfect place, and I throw left-handed,
God.
but I hit right-handed, so my left elbow was exposed, and dude, it hit me in that like pocket, and dude, my arm is dead the rest of the day. Like I could not throw anymore.
Fuck that.
Dude, that sucked.
Dude, one time I used to play in like elementary school, and this is actually the reason why I stopped playing. I went to catch a ball, like somebody hit like a huge pop fly. I went to catch the ball, and that shit went straight past my glove and whacked me right here and just knocked me the fuck out, dude. I was like, I'm not playing anymore.
Dude, I've got so many crazy baseball stories, dude. 'Cause I played my whole life. I played in college and shit like that. Like, I took one off the face hitting. I had like 22 stitches in my face. I think it was like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And what was fucked up is when we went to the emergency room, I had like the rag over my face, but I still had like my whole uniform and my cleats were still on. And once the metal cleats hit that tile floor, they slipped out from under. Both my feet slipped out from under me. And I fell, and the rag fell down bloodstream.
Fuck.
And they're like, we can get you in right now.
God damn, dude.
That was why I seen a kid's kneecap get blown out. He was pitching, and a guy hit one right back at him, line drive, and blew his fucking kneecap out. You could hear that shit too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Dude,
I
I've
was
seen some
thinking
crazy shit playing. I've seen fights on the field, like. Yeah, like I said, I played for 15 years, man.
That's wild. Yeah. I played for like 2 as like a kid.
Yeah.
But
Dude, it was a sacrifice, man. I definitely gave up my childhood to play college ball.
how was it?
I didn't like it. Well, dude, once I got to college, I was so burnt out.
Oh yeah.
I was just so burnt out. I wanted to have like an actual college experience, and I just went fucking buck wild when I got to college. My first time like away from home, dude. I went fucking bananas.
So did you like, dude? Were your parents like, you can't like go out and hang out with people past like a curfew and stuff like that? So is that why you went like fucking? I'm going hard in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still did crazy shit in high school. Like I got my ass whipped a lot. But nah, yeah. Once I got away from them two and just got to do what I want, dude. I went fucking slap wild.
Yeah, dude.
Goddamn, like there's a few other kids on the team that were like that too, and one of them got drunk one night and swung on a cop and then ran from him.
God damn.
And they didn't get him off the team.
That's the type of energy you need out there.
Yeah. It's like that guy's got my back. If he'll swim on a cop, he's got my back.
Hell yeah. That's loyalty, bro. But
I got a few friends that are like that. They'll go Wu-Tang and just
Wu-Tang. Dude, I was at a Halloween party and I was chilling next to this guy. Like I just walked in. I was chilling next to this guy who wasn't dressed up at all. He was just like a straight thug.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. Like he was just like chilling at a Halloween party with his girlfriend. I could tell he did not want to be there. And this this white frat guy goes up to him and goes right in his face and goes, "Oh, I get what you're supposed to be, Wu-Tang." I was like,
oh no.
Dude, he was like, nah. I was like, the self-control this guy has.
Yeah.
Right now. Because if it was me,
He must have really loved his girlfriend.
yeah, he must have really loved his girlfriend. And like, when you're in that position, man, you can't do shit about that. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
You're at someone else's house. And
Someone
it's
else's
like-
house. Anyway.
And he probably wasn't invited. His girlfriend was invited. And she
Yeah.
was like, please go. And he's like, I'm cheating on you next week.
Oh man. Dude. I learned out later that night my ex-girlfriend, same girlfriend I'm dating now, he was like grinding on him. And I was like, well, the sympathy's gone. Sympathy's gone. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
But
I hope you get roofied, guy.
hell yeah. God damn it. That same night I went to like an all Hispanic party where like music was all Hispanic, people were all Hispanic.
Dude, those are fun.
Dude, one of the greatest parties of my
They
entire
are
life.
so fun.
Hispanics know how to party.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's that Cat Williams joke? Where he's like, all they need is a front yard and a box of Coronas. They party for 4 fucking days.
Damn.
He's like, up in that bitch, like, I want to go home.
Dude, Cat Williams, you ever notice how Cat Williams was always so fucking sweaty on stage?
Yeah.
Dude, he was like, that's how you know that motherfucker was going in.
Yeah.
Like, he would always take out a handkerchief and just go whoosh in the middle of his joke.
Dude, there's so, yeah, like, he is so sweaty when he's up
fucking
there.
sweaty, dude.
Like a fucking, like a preacher.
Exactly, dude, yeah. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that. Dude, I grew up a lot on black comedians.
Yeah, dude, Dave Chappelle's my favorite comedian of all time.
Dude, when I was 8, and I found like the Chappelle Show, and like that's when I was like, oh, this is what comedy is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then started watching other comedians and shit, and I was like, oh, Dave Chappelle is actually like,
He's on another level than
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Dude, if he came back and made the Chappelle Show again right now,
oh my
dude,
God.
it'd be the biggest show on TV right now.
I think that's probably why Netflix really like threw their shit up on there. Like they have Chappelle Show on Netflix now, and like I think he's one of the most searched comedians on there.
Yeah.
He's top of the game. He's a goat.
He, like, no matter what he does, like, every special that comes out is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, he's just like a fantastic. He's just a good fucking public speaker.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard stories about him just going out on the street and just doing stand up to people. Like with
With the loudspeaker in the
Yeah.
park. Dude, so me and 2 other comedians, I don't want to say their names because it was a bad night. So I was out at a bar with my dad, and I had eaten some mushrooms
Oh shit.
and took a double stack ecstasy pill.
Damn.
We were out having a good time, and a guy at the bar was up there playing guitar and singing. And I asked the bartender, I said, hey, when he gets done, you care if I go up there and do 5 minutes? He's like, I don't care. he should have thought twice about that.
Yeah.
So I called them too. I'm like, hey, I got a mic going.
Come down.
And they ended up coming out, and dude, they started heckling us, and then so we just verbally assaulted these people for like 15, 20 minutes.
Just one
to
after
where
each yell.
Yeah, whoever one said something, we just, you know what, you fucking white trash piece of shit, like. And I guess it was so bad. One of them had called the owner, and like, there's comedians out here fucking with everybody. And so mid-set, the owner came up. I didn't even know it was the owner at the time, and like basically took the microphone out of the dude's hand. And he's like, "Who told you you could do this?" We were like, "The bartender." And like he had brought some like fucking big musclehead guy.
Oh wow!
And he goes, "I know Dave Chappelle, and I know Dave Attell. They wouldn't do something like this." And I go, "Do you know any more famous Daves? Because you're full of shit, is what you are." And I'm on fucking mushrooms, and I'm like, it's finally starting to hit me like, oh shit, this is real. This is a real situation right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but that's my point. Was like, yeah, he used to take a fucking loudspeaker out there on the street and just do like, I was like, so you don't know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah, dude, fuck anybody who name drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. And B brings a beefed up guy with him.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, that shit didn't fucking scare me.
Fuck that guy.
When I was on mushrooms, so I was just like, not really realizing the full weight of the situation. It could have gone left really quick.
Yeah, dude. Being mad on mushrooms too, not fun either.
No.
It has a lasting effect. Like madness. Not like insanity, but like sort of anger and shit. You know?
Right. But yeah, that was a weird night. So yeah, fuck that place. I'm not going back there. Then the guy's like, you can come back up here and drink beer, but y'all can't be doing comedy. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna come up here and drink and pay you to drink your beer. Fuck you.
Yeah. You
dick.
Yeah, you can come pay me and then watch this shitty musician play.
Yeah. Dude, they do got shit. Dude, we could have, if we would have actually like planned it and stuff like that, we could have put on a good show. Because it was kind of like on the spot type shit.
I've been trying to write jokes recently, man. I started like writing at least one joke a day.
Yeah.
That shit is hard as fuck.
Dude, it's really hard. I was actually, like, I write shit down and stuff on here to kind of talk with, like, how do you write, man? Like,
dude, I don't know. It's kind of, dude, I just found like, okay, you gotta just be observational.
yeah.
It's like, you just gotta be observational first. And just like kind of notice shit, you know? I mean,
that not many people notice on like
yeah.
a day-to-day thing, but like if you called it out, they'd be like, oh shit, that is funny.
Like a lot of people, like, I feel like just tune out of like what's going on around them.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's like, you just gotta, I think to myself, okay, in like the next like hour, I'm trying to write a joke. And then I just start like looking around and shit. And then if I have a thought that makes me laugh, like laugh out loud, then I'll just like write it down. And I know I probably like it happens in public sometimes.
Oh, I do it at work. Like,
yeah.
I'll fucking think of something and I'm like, dude, where's my phone? I don't have my notebook, but I got the fucking jot.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
Yeah, you have to like, cause that's what I go to school for creative writing, and they tell you, like, one of the main points is like, if you have a good idea, write it down.
Yeah.
Like, if you think you're gonna lose it, write it down. I've gotten up at like, I've been about to go to sleep and like, remember, oh shit, I haven't wrote like a joke down, phone's dead, so I just have to get up, like, half naked and write that shit down in the dark. So I'm like, I don't forget about it tomorrow, cause this happened, man.
Oh, dude, there's so many fucking things that I've thought of or like said to someone, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna remember that, and then I fucking don't. I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah.
Shit, John said the same thing. He said the funniest shit he writes is at night when he's in bed trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's a good time for creativity. Another one is like, I've heard like a lot of, one assignment you gotta do if you're like a master's program is like wake up at like 5 every single morning, and then fucking just write and be like, even start with, I don't want to be doing this shit, and just keep writing. Like the professor was like, I don't want to be doing this shit, fuck this shit, etc., etc., etc. but then they finally get something out of it as long as they keep writing.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I have a hard time of like sitting down and being like, okay, I'm gonna write.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just sitting there and just staring at a fucking blank page. It's kind of like sporadic with me.
It's a lot of like, you have to like talk to people too. You can't just be like, well, some people can be like just on their own because they think so much, but like most of the time you get your best ideas with just talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the funniest like the writer's room and like all these like shows and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I know they bounce shit off one another.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, especially with people who are like, you know, funny too. Like, I don't know, a lot of people aren't. People do shit that's funny, but they don't do it purposefully. Like, I found, like, they have the opportunities to be funny, and sometimes they don't take it or whatever. Like they're just not.
I hate the people that jump in like you're in like a circle of people and we're all like bouncing off shit with each other, and you got that one guy that's like, yeah, then he put mayonnaise on it, and everyone's like,
what the hell?
You just ruined the joke. Like he just fucking, you ruined it.
Dude, that happens a lot at Dead Crows, like starting comedians. Like,
and then we all just like disperse and just leave him there by himself.
Oh no, dude, the worst thing is
so embarrassing.
Dude, the worst thing is when like you go up on stage and like you do like you have an okay night, and then there's like a new comedian there, and then like they start like it's their first night, they haven't done stand-up before, they go up and they bomb, and then they come out and they're like, hey Wes, like I wasn't even in there for the set, and they're like, hey Wes, you know, great set, etc. And then like for the rest of the night they piggyback off of you.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
bringing like startup comedians.
It's like, bro, I'm not gonna give you validation.
Yeah, like
we both know it wasn't good, and neither was my set. Don't both like, no, it was not a good set.
Yeah.
I hate when people are like, oh, good set. And I'm like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's
it was
like
terrible.
A lot of people fucking lie to you. Like one time somebody told me that immediately after I got off stage. I went, fuck you. I just walked out. I was so bad.
Dude, there are nights where I'm just like, dude, it's usually when it's like a really small crowd and they already, I don't know, they just don't like me already for some reason. And I have nights like that where like the people in there, they don't fucking like you for some reason.
Yeah, like here especially, it's like weird.
Yeah. And then it's just, it never gets going the whole night.
It's like, you never know if it's gonna be like a college night or I don't know, like older people night.
You do get a good amount of like both.
Yeah.
There. But you're like, there's some more than others on certain nights.
Especially, yeah. And then like sometimes you get a mix of both. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, I wish there was more clubs like established clubs in, you know, Eastern North Carolina. Because like Dead Crow's the only one.
Like that's the only place you can go and do like 3 or 4 minutes for an open mic with 100 people in the crowd.
Yeah, somebody
like Jack said, like he's like, dude, I don't know of any other places that are like that for an open mic where there's like 100 fucking people there.
And you get to do it for free.
Yeah.
You just gotta get there on time.
Yeah, there's a lot of places like
early.
In big cities, you gotta pay for stage time or you gotta bring a certain amount of people that'll buy drinks.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, they do that shit. Like, I know they do it in, like, I think they do it in Raleigh at some clubs and maybe Durham. But like, yeah, I mean, you have to pay to go do stand-up.
That's insane.
It's a privilege we have down here to not have to pay, man. But some people still bitch about it. They get there like right 5 minutes before the doors open for comedians to sign up. And they're like, man, I got like 30 on the list. Well, dude, get here earlier.
Yeah. Why is it fair that we stood out here for an hour and a half in the fucking cold or 100 degrees?
Yeah, we've been there.
To get on this fucking list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it would just be like you, me, and Sean there at like 5:30 or something, or 6 o'clock, something like that.
I would get mad as fuck if people would be like jumping and shit.
Yeah, dude, I don't play that shit. I'm like, dude, you just got like, nah.
Yeah, man.
Like maybe you should have called someone and be like, hey, we write my name on the list.
Dude, I know people do that too, and then I only do that for like one person, and I do that maybe.
I do it for Sean.
Yeah, I do it for Sean. I'll do it for John, just because.
Yeah.
Or like somebody who really fucking needs it.
But I don't do that. But and then like, I'll say something if I see someone write multiple names down, I'm like, nah, dude, fuck that, don't do that shit.
Like there are some groups, cause like in Wilmington. It's group. Even if you
a little cliquey.
Even if you don't want to admit it, it's cliquey as shit.
Yeah. I mean, I like everybody.
Yeah, I like everybody too.
But there are certain circles.
Yeah, and like
And I know
people told us like when I first started, people were like, yeah, everybody's cool with each other and shit. And then like the more you go on, you're like, oh yeah, that was a bald-faced fucking lie. Like we all it's like a family. It's a weird family.
Yeah, but we all want to get to the next level.
Yeah, everybody wants to, for the most part, like to succeed or somebody else to succeed. It's not like, most of the time, it's not like they're trying to like block you out or something. Like you can come and jump up in like a conversation, but if you're not funny, I mean,
that's
comedians,
That
people
is
are gonna fucking jump on you, or like just completely ignore you. And I learned that. I mean, everybody learns that. You gotta fucking earn your stripes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Like I'm just now like starting to get like really booked for shows now.
Hell yeah.
But like I said, you gotta put the fucking time in. You can't,
Yeah. The time is the hardest part.
Especially because you can't rush it, man. Like that's the thing. Like what is it? Like the average comedian, it's like what 8 to 10 years till they really can make a career out of it.
Yeah, some people it's more. I mean, it's
some people it takes 20 years before they pop.
Yeah, but that's 20 years of experience. So when they pop, they fucking pop.
Yeah,
like Joey
been
Diaz
doing it for a long time.
Joey Diaz popped at like,
and they're mastering.
Yeah,
like Joey Diaz mastered the craft of fucking stand up.
Yeah, it's like, but he's naturally funny anyway. That's another aspect. Some people, I mean, it's that thing of like what I was talking about earlier. You gotta pay attention to what you're saying to look for opportunities to be funny, especially in conversation, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
like a big thing is like if people like you or not.
Yeah, you have to be likable on stage.
Yeah, and like that makes a difference between, if someone drops out of the lineup, are you going to be their first call or is someone else going to be? It's all about who they like.
Yeah, it's a liking game. It's like we have our own little secret social media going on because like. We have local showcases and shit, but if you're not participating with that clique, you're not getting on that showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, for example, I take like Randy Slack, for example, he doesn't do that. He gives anybody, like for the most part, he'll give anybody a chance that he sees is doing well with like other crowds and stuff. So that's why I give props to Randy Slack.
Yeah.
He put me on my first show and I'll always be grateful for that. So, but I mean, some places, you just won't get on if you don't talk to them like outside venues and stuff or like at open mic. So it's definitely, you got to make connections too.
Yeah, dude, it is about what you like, who you know. Like Sean put me on that one showcase.
Yeah.
Just because we're buddies and shit. But luckily I went up there and fucking crushed.
Yeah.
That night, and plus I had like I brought a lot of people out there.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, dude, there's like
that's my
probably at least 10 people that I know that's out there. So it's like in my mind, I'm like, I'm not doing bad. Like, like I have to do good. Like this.
Dude, open mic was getting weird for a minute because like it was dropped off for like a long time. There would be nights when we just do like 3 people. There was sometimes we'd have shows where people were doing like chess in the background and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, and
I remember this was so funny. This was before COVID. I don't know what possessed me to invite my mother to come see me do stand-up. And when we got there, it was just me, her, and Sean.
Damn.
And the bartender. I was like, so I was just basically talking at my mom for like 10 minutes.
Damn. Trying to stand up to just your mom. That
was tough, but I'm not gonna back. Like, dude, I have a thing. Like, if I show up, I'm going on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
I don't care what happens. John won.
I love John to death. I love John to death.
I didn't say
like
that. That's my buddy,
but for like the first
he will leave.
Yeah, he would just go up and just be like,
but if he ain't feeling it,
nah. Yeah, sometimes he's just not feeling it. But like for the first like few months, he would just be like, nah, I ain't going up. But he'd sit there. I give him credit. He'd sit there and he'd fucking write. And he'd write and he'd get ideas watching comedy, not stealing people's jokes, but getting ideas.
Like how they do like stage presence,
timing. Yeah, exactly. That's why when John started fucking coming out and started doing open mic every Thursday night, like back to back to back, he became like one of the locals. Like a lot of people fucking like John, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna be on my showcase.
Yeah, he's on yours. I know he's on. He was supposed to be on.
He was on Sean's when we did the Island Comedy Kickback a few weeks ago. Dude, that show was so fucking awesome. Dude, that show was awesome. I ended up fucking a fan that night. After the show, that was pretty fucking dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude, I love doing this shit.
It's fun.
It's weird. Like once I got into it, like I can't see myself doing anything else.
Yeah, it's like everything else just kind of becomes like lackluster compared to it, especially when you start making strides.
Yeah.
When you start like making shows.
Yeah.
I haven't even like got to an open mic yet, but I can't wait to start one. You know, COVID, man, it
like,
fucking put I was, I don't know, 6 or 7 months, and I finally got on to a show at Dick Road, and then fucking right after that weekend they had to close due to COVID.
Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, man. It was like a kick in the face.
Yeah.
But
it sucks, man, because I was talking to my buddy about that. I was like, just as like you and me, like some of the people that kind of started around the same time as us, like just as we're starting to like get good, it's like bam, they shut down. It's like, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, it's like, and then I know for a long time a lot of people didn't come out because of COVID, and then Sean started throwing shows, and I mean it's fun doing shows outside, but it's just not the same.
No, it's not the same. Like someone asked me that, they're like, would you rather do shows inside or outside? Definitely inside.
Yeah,
definitely inside. It's way more fun.
There's more like unity, if that makes sense. Like everybody's gonna be focused on you.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I forgot who I was telling. I was like, dude, there's no like feeling in the world than like having full control of like 100 people.
Yeah.
Like you are controlling the crowd. Like that shit is fucking insane.
And it becomes like you have to like, you gotta use it to make them laugh. Some comedians go up and then they just do, like they gain control of the crowd, and then they just like, you know, like the material they have. This is comedians who've been doing it for like time and time. It just doesn't fucking hit, or like maybe it's just honestly like too like bad for like the
yeah, they go a little too hard on the mic, and then it makes people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I'm getting pretty good at like reading. It's like, all right, I need to speed this joke up a little bit. It's not hitting, or
and sometimes you just
cut out some of the fat and some of the jokes because you're like, okay, I'm starting to lose their attention on this part. I need to maybe trim this up a little bit.
I'm starting to learn with like bits and stuff. Sometimes you just gotta like, you can be like halfway through a joke and if a crowd's not feeling it, like maybe even a quarter into it, just
I've stopped myself. I'm like, all right, let's switch gears here.
Yeah. And I think, dude,
and I do, like, I address it. I'm like, all right, this is obviously not hitting. Let's
and you have to, like, if you address it, it like kind of works out for itself.
Yeah, like, it takes the tension away a little bit.
Yeah, like I fucked up jokes on stage before, and like I'll start like the setup, and then I'll say it wrong, and I'll just be like, fuck that joke up. Then I'll just say it to the crowd, and let's just start laughing, because like, I don't know, it just shows you human, I guess. But I don't know, man. Comedy is just weird. It's
you
like
get a different crowd every time.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like you could do like it is tough when you have a joke that you know fucking is really good, and then you do it for a certain crowd and like it gets nothing, and you're like, no, this is funny, y'all are fucking weird.
I've had that happen to me before. Where I'm like, what? Like, I know all these jokes kill. First time I did comedy in Greensboro, I bombed my ass off. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna go back to the drawing board. Yeah. But I mean, it made me learn that like, my comedy's not, or like the comedy at the time wasn't like universal, I guess. Like not. Yeah. That's like one of like the main goals of mine, is to just make sure like I can get something that everybody can laugh at.
That's exactly why I picked the people I picked on the showcase. Like I got like, if there's someone that goes up and you don't really like them, well, I have someone. I mean, everyone is completely different on the show. Yeah.
That's a good move too. Yeah. Like,
because I don't know what kind of crowd's gonna be at the Sour Barn. I went there one Saturday. I went there to just have a beer and kind of map out the stage and everything. Dude, that place is fucking perfect. They like just kind of, I don't know if they just did it, but they built like this stage area, and dude, the way it is it's perfect.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, me either. It's been a minute. But I mean, I don't know. I've been trying to. I was getting some like okay feedback on my Instagram on some jokes I've been writing, so hopefully I'm not like.
I don't put any of my jokes on.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to do because especially like writing it, you have to make sure people are reading it how you want them to read it.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Like the timing and the stuff like that. Yeah, I won't say any bits I'm working on, like on the podcast, but I'll like, tell a joke that I've told before on here. Like if we're talking about old shows and shit like that, like the fucking meth joke that I did that for North Carolina's Funniest, and it did pretty good. That's my favorite joke.
That is a pretty good fucking joke. Yeah, dude, that had me laughing my ass off first time I saw him on stage.
There was a guy I brought over here last week that he raps and stuff like that, and like he does it at like pretty big venues and bars around town.
Hell yeah.
Well, before COVID, and he even said, he's like, dude, that meth joke's funny. I'm like, yes. I didn't even know he watched any of it of my stand up. That was funny.
Dude, that's such a good feeling when like.
Hey,
like
I've seen you at Dead Crow.
Yeah, exactly.
You're funny.
I was in a Zoom call, fucking in class, and we had a guest speaker in class on Zoom, like a video call. And at the very end of the meeting, she was like, "I got one last question." And the teacher was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Wes," and I had halfway been paying attention. And I was like, "Well, yeah," and she was like, "Do you do comedy?" I was like, "Yeah, I do comedy." She was like, "Heard your name on the radio." I was like, "Damn, hell yeah."
Yeah.
Cause like, I guess like, with Slack with this shit.
Yeah, I did hear that one day, this was months ago, but yeah, I did hear your name on the radio on the way to work.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Like that's a good confidence boost. Or like when you're walking outside of the club after like people like, "Yeah, well, you did a great job."
Yeah,
like, I always appreciate
I've been to a bar, this wasn't that long ago, and this girl stopped and she goes, "You do stand up. I've seen you before. You're really funny." In the back of my head, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this girl tonight.
Layup.
Dude, for real.
Dude, that's what I learned really early in life. I mean, girls, if you're making them laugh, that's really all you need to do.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta be an interesting person. I mean,
that's all they want.
That's all
they want. They want your attention.
Yeah.
They want you to make them feel good. Dude, it's weird, like, my whole world can be burning down around me, but I can still get women. That's something, like, my dad was the same way. Like, a lot of people in my family are the same way.
Dude, I wish. I've only had sex with like 6 people.
Really?
Yeah.
I can bring someone over. We could fucking. I pass them to the homies. I do.
Dude, yeah, I don't know.
I don't love them. I share them.
First time I had sex was at like what's it called? It was called Chickapin Trail. So it was like a nature trail, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I had sex in a parking lot with this girl who was 18 and I was 15. And then she was actually dating another 15-year-old. Weird.
That is weird. If a guy did that, they'd be like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah, exactly. And then
see, that's a double standard.
Yeah, it is
like,
a double standard.
Like, to me, that's rape. It doesn't. I don't care who it is. That's rape.
I mean, it was a little bit. Yeah.
Because she kind of knew what she was doing, and you didn't, and so she kind of like took advantage of you a little bit.
Yeah, and then that's not even what I'm mad about most. Though, what I'm mad about most is she stole my fucking favorite hoodie.
Dude, that shit does. Dude, I got a sweatshirt like that. Some girls will want it. I'm like, dude, if you take that sweatshirt, I'm gonna take your life.
Yeah, I'm like, there are some clothes you can, and there are some clothes you cannot.
Yeah, it was like one I got from a Young Dolph concert. It was like the last hoodie that they had, like, as far as like merch went, it was like $80. I was like, I don't care what it costs. Like,
fucking take that shit.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck that. Yeah, there's some shit you just can't let go of, man.
Yeah, like my ex has my favorite joggers. And like,
you ain't getting them shits back.
No, I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, she can have them. Like, I don't really care to talk to her anymore.
Yeah.
Like I said, once we split up, dude, like I started to like focus. I started to focus on everything. And all I did was ask, man. Like I quit worrying about like people saying no or like slamming the door in my face. I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna get a yes eventually.
Yeah.
And
Really, you just gotta get that yes.
The GM from Sour Barn was like, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Dude, I can't wait until this shit is over. Until like, and I can like straight up, cause I want to try to start like a show or at least an open mic when like shit gets normal again.
Yeah.
Who knows when that shit's gonna be.
Dude, it's fucking weird. I heard they're gonna try to dial back the well actually no, ramp up the shutdowns.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, 4 or 5 more days. Can you just fucking wait till after the show? Dude, because then I'm doing Ellie's right after it on Friday.
Hell yeah.
At Brewer's Kettle, which is right fucking down the street from my house.
I've never been to her shows. What are those like? They good?
I think this is the first one she's putting on.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh maybe I'm thinking of Tim Griffin shows. I always thought like she did that shit with Tim.
Nothing Tim puts it on. He usually puts like Ellie and Brian
Okay.
on most of them.
Yeah. Okay.
But because they're all out in Hampstead and Surf City, and I'm like, I'm gonna drink, and I'm not gonna. That's a long fucking way back.
Hell yeah.
And I'm damn sure not gonna Uber that goddamn far. Dude, I'm not gonna spend $100 there and back. Like, fuck that.
Man. Sorry, man. I'm just like, I'll be honest, got a little high.
Oh, dude, you can get high here. I don't care.
No, I'm just out of it today too. Been a wild day, but
it's been a relaxing weekend. Cause dude, yesterday I didn't do shit. Fucking, because of just recovering from that acid trip.
Yeah, true.
And then last night, my buddy was playing guitar up at Mac's Barbecue, and I went up there and watched him for a few hours. I think he's gonna come on the show.
Hell yeah.
Him and his band played at the fucking House of Blues.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like he's like really good.
Damn. I know some guys who do that shit too. I think it's the Cliff Wheeler band, and I went to a few classes with. Well, I'm actually pretty good friends with the drummer. And dude, watching musicians make music, pretty fucking
cool.
interesting.
I've never seen it.
It's like, at least when they're trying to figure out like what drum tracks like fit to a song they've been sent without it, and like just working on shit. It's a really interesting like creative process. It's kind of like comedy. I mean, like with like the writing and like trying to figure out like what the hell I'm gonna do.
Put the pieces to the puzzle together.
Hell yeah.
Basically. That's all I want to do. But I do want to give a very big thank you to the sponsor of the show, which is twitch.tv/the_Reaper_show. So if you like video games, gaming online, go ahead and check that out. It's a swell time.
Shout out.
And I'll put the link in the bio.
Fuck yeah, man.
I've never been one of those people to be like, go ahead and smash that subscribe button.
Yeah. Dude, it's hard to get people to share your shit though. Dude, that's one of the hardest things about comedy. It's like get people to fucking.
Dude, Facebook does good numbers. Like the last few I've done, I've gotten like 200, 300 views and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
But YouTube has not really been popping yet.
Yeah.
So neither is like Spotify.
Dude, it's just like making your name.
But I get like, maybe 1 or 2 followers a week, just like trying to just slowly build a loyal fan base, man.
Yeah, I just think like, I don't know what's going on with me. Like, my shit has just been going downhill recently, but I don't know. I do be kind of political on my Instagram, but
I'm not I just kind of like post funny memes from both sides, so no one can like put me in a box
or be like, yeah,
because I hate all of them equally.
Yeah.
So I don't care.
Yeah, you should never trust a politician.
No, not at all. That's why it sickens me to see all these people like consume their life with politics or presidential candidate. It's like, dude, get a hobby or something. This is not healthy at all.
Like when I got sucked into the election, and then let me tell you, it is not healthy. Like I came out 3 days later feeling like I just, I don't know, man, just feeling like I was just awful, just mentally exhausted.
Because there's so much like information that you just get bombarded with.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't know if half of it's true, which is the big thing. And Yeah, I don't let that shit concern me. I like getting into like conspiracies and shit.
Oh,
if it's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good.
But
sometimes those shits are just like too wild. Like,
it's like the lizard people are not taking over the world. Like y'all are insane.
I mean, look, I will say this: I was watching the election, and I thought to myself, if there was lizard people, Anderson Cooper would be one of them motherfuckers, because that motherfucker looks like a reptile. I would say.
So would Mike Pence.
Mike Pence, I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed like some people just look like animals? It's crazy.
Have you seen some of the people that look like they're dogs?
No.
That's the funniest shit ever.
Dude. Yeah, I need to check that shit out.
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah, that's one of like the most interesting things in my opinion is like seeing people who just look like animals or like all kinds of shit. Because you're like, what is going on? Like, how did this happen to you?
Yeah. What do your parents look like?
Yeah. I'm gonna need a full survey.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you tried to impregnate a human with a dog.
A human with a dog? Wait, so
I wonder what would happen.
I don't know. Probably nothing. Bestiality, that would happen.
Yeah.
In the process.
You're going to hell if you do that.
Yeah. I got confused because I was like, which way are you talking about? That's why I was like, is the dude doing it or is the girl getting it?
The girl's getting it.
I don't know, man. Dogs do be humping girls.
Yeah.
Like, dogs be humping everybody.
Dog, I've had a few dogs hump my leg, and it's like, it's like, I look at the person, it's like, dude, you're gonna get your fucking dog? Because, like, I'm gonna punt this thing, and then me and you are really gonna have an issue. Because I know how people are about their dogs. I'd freak out if I had a dog, someone kicked it, I'd freak out too.
Yeah, dude.
But I would also pull it off if it was humping a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be. That's just fucking, that's manners. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Some people don't have them.
Like, just relax, let him finish. It's like, huh?
Let him finish. Come on, man.
I like these pants. Fuck yeah, dude. Goddamn. Got the show this Thursday. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's starting at 8, but I'll probably get there early as fuck and set everything up.
Hell yeah.
I got brand new equipment. Brand new speakers, brand new mic stand, dude. Fuck yeah. I didn't half step this. That's a fact.
That's good, dude. I appreciate it.
I didn't. That's the one thing, dude. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do like with this. Like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna fucking do it right. Or I'm not gonna do it at all.
True.
And I'm gonna I am gonna put my time and my money and my energy into it.
That is the type of mindset you need to have with it, because some people just start mics and then fucking drop them, and then some people just like let it peter out. And I don't know. Like, we're lucky here that, like, the amount of mics we have.
This is a good city for comedy.
Yeah, it's like, at least here, just because it's so open. Like, I know people come from South Carolina to come do it here.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah. Or, like, all the way up from fucking, like you're saying, Surf City and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, we're just lucky to be here to be able to do that shit. Oh, yeah, and like I said, I have, dude, 100% confidence in the people on this lineup to fucking crush it. Hell yeah.
Because, y'all are my favorite comedian. That's why I picked y'all. Y'all are my favorite comedians in Wilmington. And so, I know the show's going to go really fucking good. And we'll definitely get asked back.
Hell yeah.
And if it goes well, I'm trying to do, a monthly thing.
That would be good.
Or even, a bi-monthly thing, dude. Like I said, because the equipment's mine. It's mine. It's paid for.
Yeah.
So, I can take that shit anywhere.
Yeah, and even if they end up don't liking it, or not liking it, fucking just go somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, there's plenty of other places.
I just don't even know where I'd get started. I mean, I was thinking about Lucky Joe's, but I mean, that's kind of inside. Yeah. It's inside, and you know where to do that shit outside. But
I have been keeping my eye open, man. I really put the research in. I try to type in places and all right, who's got a back patio, or how's the seating and the layout, and just shoot them an email.
Hell yeah.
And most people say no, but sometimes they say yes. So
eventually, fuck you that one, man.
Yeah, we at least got our foot in the door of this place.
And what type of places? You know, the crowds and what type of people hang out there?
When I went, there weren't that many people there, but they were fucking baddies.
Okay.
So that's not bad. I know a lot of people that I know are gonna come out and show support and shit like that.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to get people out, but I don't know. Like, dude, I've realized since I moved to Wilmington, like, as soon as I got into comedy, I stopped hanging out with people and shit. Like, just, it kind of, like, consumed me when I first started. And I was like, oh, shit, well, now I don't really have anybody to hang out with. Guess we'll keep writing jokes.
But then, like, the people in comedy start coming, like you said, like, becoming a family.
Yeah, and then you get to hang out with them more. And, like, I've honestly, some friends I don't have anymore, I'm kind of glad I don't have them. Because, like, they're not as funny as, like, the people I've met doing stand-up.
Oh, absolutely. And they're like, the people that do stand-up, I've noticed they're really fucking motivated.
Yeah.
And, like, that's the people that I'm, like, surrounding myself with and having on the show is, like, people that I see are putting the work in and fucking, you know, I know want to do it.
Yeah, dude, you have to be motivated to get up on stage by yourself. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I could see doing theater, but, like, dude, I mean,
it's just you and the microphone.
It's just you and the microphone, yeah, and your thoughts. And that's kind of the beauty of it. It's like,
it's your perspective on the world.
Yeah, and it's like, the worst thing though is like when people are laughing at you and not with you, and that takes a long time to fucking finally get over that.
Yeah. Like, I stopped caring what people thought about me a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. My grandma asked me. She goes, "So what decided you to do comedy?" I said, "Pain and agony."
Yeah. I might have that on my list because it's definitely true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even realize, like, dude, one time I did a set. This shit fucking bombed. I did a set about a story about how I used to, every time I got off the bus when I was like a young kid, we had this mean ass fucking rooster because I grew up in the country. Yeah. So we had this mean ass rooster that would just chase me from my mailbox all the way down to like my house, like the front door, and it was like a minute. It was like a minute run, you know.
Yeah.
Because like we lived out in the woods, and this rooster would whoop my ass like every day because I was only like 60 pounds, just getting my ass whooped. And then at one time I was like, you know what would be funny, man, if I take this on stage, whatever place, every time I say rooster with cock. And dude, I bombed so fucking. People had no idea what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I've had a few of those where they were like confusing premises and stuff, and you get like the people like.
Yeah, like, what's going on?
And it's like, oh, geez, this isn't going good.
Dude, the worst thing I'll say is when people ask you, like, if you tell somebody you're a comedian, and then people are like, oh, tell me a joke.
Oh, he's good now.
Yeah. I try to go no, but, like, most of the time I just sigh, and I'm like...
I'm like, I don't work for free. So, dude, you want to hear a joke? Fucking buy some tickets to the show.
Yeah, I should be like, give me $1.
Yeah. Fucking put a hat down and be like,
just go out and go list and be like, $1, okay joke.
Yeah.
$5, medium joke.
I should do that.
Like, cause that's honestly, I mean, dude, I don't ask musicians to play me a song.
Right.
I don't ask fucking.
Especially in public, you know, you see one of the bar goes, hey man, go ahead and belt out some show tunes for me.
Yeah.
And look at me like, go fuck yourself.
Those people are the worst kinds of fucking people. And I know they don't mean it, but like, they just don't.
They don't get it.
Yeah, they don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially when you're out with someone, somebody, or like you're out with a girl or something, and I've had people stop me and like, I'm like, dude, hey man, get you stand with somebody right now, man. Can you please be a little respectful?
Dude, or if you're in a conversation with them, and then they're like, tell me a joke, and I'm like, can you wait? Can we have the conversation first?
Yeah.
Can you give me an opportunity to laugh, please?
Just off the top of your head. I know you don't know me. We don't know each other, but tell me a joke right now. It better be funny.
Yeah.
It's like,
it better make me laugh really hard, and I'm gonna compare it to every comedian I've ever seen.
Yeah. Dude, exactly.
So, yeah, any listeners out there, please don't.
Yeah, that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
You might get stabbed by one of us.
There are some crazy ones.
Yeah.
People have been through some shit.
I think that's a lot of the reason why we do this shit.
Yeah, low key. Yeah, I did not have a good time in school. Don't say that.
I had a good time in school, but I didn't have a good time at home.
Yeah.
As a kid.
I didn't either.
I did not have a good time at home.
I didn't either until I was like in high school. And then I finally was like, I just got like really goddamn depressed. And dude, I think I was gonna end up becoming like an English professor. Dude, at one point I just thought like, And an English professor, I don't want to do that shit for like
Yeah.
40 years.
That's like when I dropped out of college, or failed out of college, I was doing exercise science and playing ball, and it's like, this is not fun.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy to me that some people don't have that thought.
And I did it for one semester. I didn't go to class. I just fucking partied. I'm like, this isn't fun. I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Failed out, and then started doing electrical work. And I did love that.
That does seem fun. Like my dad always did that shit. He was always working electrical work, and that kind of made me want to do that shit because like you could always just if something went wrong with his house, no power,
Yeah.
fix that shit immediately.
Dude,
Because you know how much money it is to fucking call somebody to come fix something for you.
Mm-hmm.
They upcharge the shit out of you for no
The
reason.
best jobs I get are the ones I get off the clock, like just like side jobs. Like
Yeah.
someone calls me and it's like, hey, can you swap out a ceiling fan and add a plug for me somewhere? And I'm like, yeah, $400. And they don't even blink. They're like, okay.
Oh yeah, like
I'm
that.
like, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know you have a trade skill. I don't. Please come do it for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, off the off the job work, that shit pays more than you think it will.
Wait, dude, I can make it 2 hours on a Saturday what I make all week working for a company,
Yeah,
working by myself.
like I don't think it's kind of like with some jobs that shit can be bad. Like you can't do that shit off the job. Like if you're a policeman, if you're a policeman, yeah, you can work off the job. That makes you an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
But like an electrician, you're helping somebody out. A plumber, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I would argue. Guess I'm arguing that plumbers are better than policemen.
Well, I don't know. You could hire policemen for like private security.
Yeah, true.
Off-duty cops for private. That's who I want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my buddies to be my security because if they shoot and kill somebody, like that's not good. But if I have off-duty police officers that have registered firearms and all this shit, and they put somebody down,
then
like
you ain't got a problem.
like an unruly fan, yeah, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where like a lot of like rappers and shit like that. That's where they fuck up, man. Like they get their homies for their like security, who aren't trained.
Did you see that Lil Boosie just got shot at?
Really? Today?
Yeah, today.
What?
I was like, who the fuck is shooting at Lil Boosie?
Someone on his team is slipping.
Yeah.
Big time.
Dude, it's crazy. I never understood that. Like, I guess it's for like, I don't know, just clout, I guess, in rap.
Yeah, if you get shot, you're gonna. I forgot what fucking movie it was, but like this guy was like, he was super whack. But a guy like pulled a gun on him and he goes, shoot me, man. He's like, what? He goes, man, this could be great for my career.
Can you imagine if this is how it was for comedians? Like,
Yeah.
we had to shoot each other up to get clout. Damn.
That would be funny. That would be really funny. There'd be a lot of diss jokes.
Yeah, you coming in with fucking bandages and shit, on stand up, get shot
Yeah.
on stage. Like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
We love it.
Motherfuckers lose their life every day.
This shit ain't no joke. Yeah, I just never understood it, man. I mean, like, I get, like, all the money and like the bitches and shit. Like for rap, money and bitches is essential. But like getting shot at, you get shot at.
No, that's not fun.
Yeah. Why are people shooting that shit? I mean, some people are just fuckheads.
Yeah.
Shoot people, man.
They, like I said, they do it for the clout. What would thou do for one drop of clout?
Dude. Too much. I would say.
Yeah.
But that shit is fucking. So I've been looking at this book the whole time.
Dude, that book is amazing. Sean turned me onto it.
Is
That guy's gonna be performing at the Gypsy next month.
Oh, is
He's
he?
a comedian, yeah.
Okay.
He wrote that. Dude, it's probably one of the best books I've read in my life.
Oh shit.
Dude, I've never had a book make me laugh that fucking hard.
Okay.
Running the Light by Sam, I'm plugging for. Running the Light by Sam Talent. It's fucking hilarious. Buy it from his don't buy it from Amazon. Buy it from his website
Yeah,
because
give him that money
he
directly.
keeps more of the money
Exactly.
instead of fucking getting fucked over by Amazon and only making $8. He gets to keep like the whole amount.
Dude, I just went on this Mike Bird and Harrison Freeman's podcast. For the love of God, I don't know why they didn't tell me the name of the podcast when I got there. because I can't remember the name of the podcast.
Oh, yeah, Unfiltered and Offensive.
Not this one. That's the name of their podcast too. So go check it out. And if you see us, don't worry about it. Filling it. But yeah, and they were talking about apparently they're like $13,000 water bottles on Amazon, and people are wondering like, and they're just like regular like hydro flasks and shit. People are wondering like, why are they like selling these for this much money? And they think it's like a kid trafficking scheme.
Kind of like how Wayfair did it?
Yeah, exactly like how Wayfair did it. Because like in the titles, it's all like, it describes like the inches and like the width and the length and like all kinds of shit, like weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, that shit is just crazy to
I'm gonna
me.
have to check that. I'm gonna have to do some research. I love a good conspiracy.
Yeah. I mean, who knows, man? I mean, Epstein ruined fucking private islands. I don't trust them no more.
Yeah.
Like,
now I can't own a private island without people thinking I fuck kids.
Exactly. God damn it. That's not we're not mad at you, Epstein, for fucking the kids. You could have just at least done it off the private island.
That's kind of like Hitler ruined that mustache forever.
Forever. People were really into Hitler.
People could probably were still gonna rock him.
Yeah.
Like today.
Yeah.
Because he did some like super not chill things. We can't.
You ever notice how nobody ever knows the real name of that mustache?
It's just the Hitler mustache,
Just the Hitler
or the Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. It's like
That silent movie guy.
Yeah,
yeah.
God, I've not thought about Charlie Chaplin in years.
Wasn't he like the original comedian?
I think so. Are you sure it wasn't David, or what's his name? Carlin?
Oh, Charlie Chaplin was way before George Carlin.
Yeah. People give George Carlin so much fucking people suck George Carlin's dick.
I think he's funny, but I don't think he's that funny.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's
definitely one of the
funny guy, but like they've definitely been like a lot funnier comedians. I mean,
yeah, dude, fucking Eddie Murphy's funnier than him.
Yeah, and like
Richard Pryor's funny. Dave Chappelle's funnier than him. Like,
yeah, they give him like a lot of credit. No, maybe it's just because like I don't know. It's probably because he just influenced so many fucking comedians. But
yeah.
But dude, I was thinking about this. We are like, it doesn't seem like that. It doesn't seem like this way, but I think we are in one of the best times alive for comedy right now, because there's such a. I feel like comedy is better when you have more to push at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if you have more working against, you know, and people are gonna get mad. Like a lot of people are gonna get mad.
My idea of a perfect show is half of the crowd dying laughing and the other half of the crowd going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my perfect show right there.
I think what most people don't understand is like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Like when I hear people are like, well, I don't know if you're joking or not. Me being on stage at a comedy club doesn't give it away.
Yeah, the microphone in my hand, the inflection of my tone.
Yeah, people laughing around you.
No. Did you think you walked into like a Carl's Jr.? What's going on?
Yeah, this isn't slam poetry.
Exactly, yeah. I don't.
With some guy in the fucking corner beating on the drums every time.
Dude,
I've done say something.
Dude, I've done poetry mics. Like not comedy, but poetry, just for like being at school for creative writing and stuff. And if I got the reaction I want at poetry mics, at comedy mics, I would die. Like I would not want to be like I just quit, man. People just start snapping.
Oh my god!
At me while I'm doing jokes. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude. I hate I don't want people to clap. I don't. I'm not trying to go up there for X amount of time and say everything that people agrees with.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking lame.
You're not gonna agree with everybody.
I feel like there's a few Netflix specials. They're TED Talks.
Yeah.
They're not comedy. This is a TED Talk, not a comedy.
There are some people who just fucking just don't get it. Some people go to comedy clubs and just sit there and just frown the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you here?
They probably got drug up there by somebody.
Yeah, and it's like, at least just give us something. The worst types of people are like the ones that don't give reaction. Like, I would say even a boo is better than like nothing.
Yeah. Dead silence is dude, it fucking kills. Like, it kills the energy in the room too. Like, yeah, I'd rather someone just go, fuck you. And then I can bounce off of that than someone just like.
And just staring at you and just. And dude, not being on stage and that happening to somebody is one of the funniest things. But being in that position, it's hell.
Dude, it's the worst. But there's no better feeling than going up there and fucking killing. And there's also not a worse feeling than going up there and just fucking eating shit.
Yeah, it changes you. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you start giving less of a shit about a lot of things.
It could go one or two ways. It could go, fuck that, I don't want to do this anymore. Or it could throw you in the other direction. It's like, all right, I need to write more. I need to do better. I need to get up on stage more.
Yeah, you need I think every comedian starts like when they get that moment of gold of like they're on stage and everybody in the room gets it and everybody's laughing. That's what kind of pushes you further into it. Like that's what drives you into it.
Dude, I get so fired up. Dude, I did when I did North Carolina's Funniest, I had a really, really fucking good set that night. And then, dude, I was just like, I cannot wait to get back up on stage.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I didn't make it past the first round, but I didn't realize Raleigh comics, or at least the people that are there, fucking, I would say this, they fucking killed, they murdered.
Dude, the ones that were in mine, they
dude,
didn't impress me at all.
Dude,
There was one guy that went up there, and I could tell it was, dude, all the Raleigh comics advanced.
Yeah.
But there was like 2 people that got picked, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he didn't get a single laugh. So he must have brought a bunch of people that voted for him. But, I mean, that's the name of the game.
That is, I mean, I didn't know, I don't have any hookups like that in Raleigh. Because I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, people are going to come there and vote for their friends too.
Yeah.
Anyway. But,
Yeah, I mean, there's only, I think there was 3 Raleigh comics in my heat, and 3 passed.
Yeah.
And there was one guy that went up there, he had like a Tiger's outfit on, and I was like, dude, he was the funniest one of the night by far.
mm-hmm.
By far. And he didn't advance. I was like, okay. This is a popularity contest for people that they know here. This is not. But that's how competitions are, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I used to wanted to go.
I can't hate on them.
I used to wanted to perform at good nights, but now I'm like, because like a lot of good comedians perform there, but like open mic, getting an open mic is essentially like if you're an established Raleigh comedian, you're in.
Yeah.
And then there's a raffle for like 2 other spots, and you have to pay for it, I think.
Fuck that, man. Like I bring, like I make y'all motherfuckers money. Like I bring people with me. Like that's how I see it. That's how I see it. It's like,
if there weren't any comedians,
like, you should be paying me, not the other way around. I bring people here that spend money in your establishment.
Yeah, it would just be a bar otherwise.
Yeah.
Really. Like, I mean,
or it would just be us.
Performing,
If I didn't bring anybody, it would just be us comics out there. You know?
Yeah. And that, dude, I found like that type of crowd, a comic crowd, is tough.
Yes, because they've all heard your jokes before.
Yeah, they've all heard your jokes before, or they're all picking apart your jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trying to act quicker or like think quicker than you or faster.
Yeah, they're trying to, you know, read your punchline before you say it.
Exactly. Yeah. But
And it's like, just be in the moment and listen to it. Don't try to fucking dissect it.
yeah, and then like even if you do have like a good joke that works with crowds and shit, it would just not work on comedians. It's like, what the hell is going on? Like, but it's because they're being too attentive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also the worst is when like a crowd is way too attentive and like reading all your shit like into it, especially if you have like planned out material line by line.
Yeah, I have had sets like that where like I definitely planned out like almost everything word for word, and it's just not going good.
Yeah, that's what
I'm getting pretty good at, you know, doing shit off the cuff or like, you know, quick on my feet.
I'm
getting better at it.
Man. I wish I was good at that shit. I'm like, I don't know.
I play baseball and football and stuff, man. Like in the locker rooms, like
yeah,
everyone's roasting each other. You got to be fucking quick on the draw. And it worked, dude. Doing construction and shit in my early 20s and stuff, dude.
Oh, dude, I bet.
Dude, they are ruthless to new guys, especially like younger guys. And that's how I got good at just fucking like clapping back really quick.
Damn, dude, I wish I was good at that shit.
I could do a roast battle for sure. I'd be good at that shit.
Dude, we should honestly have one in Wilmington. Like, we should honestly, because I feel like there are enough people who would like comedians who could roast each other. I know John would be on that shit.
Yeah.
I know.
And then like, and of course, it would like, we wouldn't take it like personally, but I feel like there's some people here that would take it personally.
Yeah. They definitely fucking take it personally.
Because I go hard, like Like, you better come hard.
Yeah, you have to come hard. It's a roast battle.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
If you're scared, don't go up there.
No. If we do it, we have it. Like, if Wilmington does it, they got to make those people hug before and after that. Just
exactly. Kind of like how after a boxing match, for the most part, they always shake each other's hand, hug each other.
Dude, it's not personal. I always thought boxing, or at least like fighting sports, is so wild. I was like, dude, what kind of person do you have to be to like
want to get punched in the face for a career?
Yeah, and like enjoy that shit. I mean, like I wouldn't enjoy that shit personally, but like I get it. That must be like fucking exhilarating. Yeah, like, with like thousands of people,
and then it's just you and that man across from you.
Yeah,
and all you got is your hands, dude. That's some fucking primal shit.
And that knockout moment, and like you hear the crowd go, "Oh,
yeah,
dude." I cannot imagine what you feel during them. Of course, those people think they're fucking badasses
because they are.
Because they are.
Yeah,
you do not. Dude, that's why whenever I see like people shit talking fighters on Twitter, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, dude, that guy will fucking put you in a hospital.
Yeah,
like legit put you in a hospital. He will fold you up like a lawn chair.
Yeah, man.
Dude, just one like uppercut to the chin, and they, like I said, they'll fold up and fall.
Dude, I think that's one way like the internet has ruined people. Like I grew up with the internet. I was born in 2000, so like that was right when that shit was starting to pop off.
Damn, I was born in '92.
I wish, man.
Yeah, I remember before computers and cell phones and all that shit.
It was I mean, I personally grew up like for the most part without that shit, but it was around, and then seeing how it influenced people was like crazy because they get a level of confidence that, oh, I'm never gonna see this person, do anything like surrounding them. You don't know, man.
Internet gangsters.
Dude, I bet Conor McGregor, like anybody who says I'll whoop your ass, he probably fucking makes a visual picture of him in his mind, and then if he ever sees him in public, just fucking clocks him.
Dude, he got in trouble for punching that guy at an Irish pub.
Dude, I bet he fucked that guy up.
Yeah. Dude, Mike Tyson was saying, dude, back in the day, he used to write like $8 million checks to people that would come up to him, and he just wasn't having it and would like literally rearrange their face.
Fuck.
Like, you must be one delusional motherfucker if you don't realize that this is the baddest man on planet Earth. Like, if he says back away, like.
Did you ever see that picture of him in his backyard with like a diaper on and like a white tiger?
Yeah.
People are like, Mike Tyson's fucking losing it. I think somebody asked him if he had fed someone to that tiger, and he just kind of laughed and like diverted. So I wouldn't be surprised, man.
His last manager that fucking robbed him blind.
Yeah, dude. Never trust a fucking. That's why, like, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever get a manager if like I ever got really good at comedy.
Because I'm learning to do all this shit myself.
Yeah.
Like promoting and booking show. Like I'm learning to do. Like I want to keep all my money. I want complete ownership. I'm really like trying to like build this brand and shit. Like,
I mean,
and I want to take the fucking team with me, dude. Like the people I started with, dude. Like that's why I want on my shows. That's why I want them on this show. Like I'm trying to elevate the team and take them with me, dude.
Hell yeah, that's a common goal I think for most comedians. Like Kevin Hart did that shit.
Adam Sandler did that. With his movies, he made all his homies rich.
Yeah, for real, dude. They must have like been really fucking happy they were friends with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, like dude, that's the thing. Like I want to like do like the down the line. I'm trying to make like everyone on my team their own bosses, man. And, like start their own shit.
Hell yeah.
I just want to see everybody eat and do good, man. I don't have a hate and bone in my body, man. I want to see everybody do good.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever have like a comedian who doesn't think like that. I mean, some people are just...
Or if they do, they're not going to make it far.
Yeah.
It's about relationships, man. It really is. People got to like you.
Dude, I guess like a lot of like people don't understand how much like offstage like work we have to do, like communications and shit, and trying to build up fucking
and be relevant at the same time.
Yeah. And like, cause like when I was on a show down here with like two people from Philly, and they were the whole time they were just asking me, so like what are people into nowadays, like your age group? And I was like, I don't fucking know. I'm a comedian. I'm trying to figure out the same thing.
Yeah.
So like that's I mean, people just want to figure out what's like trendy and shit too. But
Just tell them to like fucking figure it out. That's what I'm doing.
yeah,
I'm not gonna give you no tips. I'm trying to make it. I love all y'all, but I'm trying to make it.
everybody's trying to get that special.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's gonna be something other than Netflix like coming out, some sort of comedy.
We're in the middle of like another big comedy boom, and and people right now aren't doing shows; they're just doing it on the internet for no crowds.
Yeah, that's the
I can't
thing.
wait for that. I refuse to do it. I will not do a Zoom.
So do I.
I refuse to do it.
Dude, I think I was talking to Sean about it, and he called him disgusting.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You damn right, Sean."
Yeah.
Because like
that's like degrading almost. Like, are you that starved for attention? I get it. That's why I started this show, because like I couldn't do stand up, so I was like, fuck it. I couldn't go to the bar and I couldn't do stand up, so I fucking brought it here.
Yeah.
The bar and stand. And then fucking having like all the comedians I like, I think Randy said he might come do it the next week or two. That would be fucking dope.
Yeah. Randy's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, have you heard him on the radio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This guy.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's no wonder he's so fucking, like, because his shows always fucking sell out or, like, get a big ass crowd going.
Really?
Even, like, before COVID, it was like when we did shows in Skytown, like, there'd be people, like, having to stand up and watch because all the seats were taken. It was, like, hella crowded. And now he's got them outdoor shows, and there's still, like, big ass crowds coming up, so. It's cool to see that shit hasn't like died completely.
Yeah, I think we'll get it, dude. I really do think we'll get a big crowd out there this Thursday. I really do.
My biggest fear with comedy now is when venues open back up and like open mics start again, and like people are like, now's the time to go do comedy for the first time. And then the mics are like over flooded. There's like 50 people there. And everybody's got 2 minutes. That's gonna be that is gonna be hell.
You know what we should start doing? We should just start taking them out back, just beating them the fuck up.
Just like,
don't come back here.
Man, I wish it was that simple.
Right? Yeah, we'd get in trouble for that. Amy wouldn't like that.
No. Nah, man. But, I mean, come out, do your thing. I mean,
yeah, that's why I told people, like, dude, if you think you're funny, come out Monday night to the bazaar. If you're not, we'll tell you.
That's where you should go first. Do not, if you want to go do comedy at a fucking open mic. That's not a comedy club first.
Yeah,
because
just to see if you're funny or not. Because that's way harder than doing.
Oh yeah,
dead crow.
And like, if you can't get laughs at the fucking open mic, that's not a club. Keep going to the open mic before you go to the club. Yeah, get something good going before you go in there. Because you just gotta because like people, those are legit fucking people. Yeah, they'll see you outside of fucking, and you have no idea who any of those people are. Some could be like big fucking businessmen and shit. Yeah, and they want someone for a Christmas party or something like that, dude. Like, no idea. Like, there's been like, sometimes I kick myself if I don't go out to a mic. It's like, dude, you never know who could have been out there. Exactly. That's why I tell people, they ask, like, dude, write and get on stage. Write and get on stage. That's the only thing you can do. Is just get time. I mean, time takes time. Hell yeah. That's the worst fucking part. Yeah, it definitely separates people who like it from people who love it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people drop out. Yeah, I have too. A lot of people drop out. They get discouraged. Like this shit is not for everybody. And there are like good comedians who don't come out to mics right now. Oh, I know. At all. And I don't know if they've dropped out for good or. I feel like some of them are scared of the gypsy. Probably. I mean, that's a hard room. Well, like, it's so hit and miss. It's so hit and miss, and people think it's not worth it, but like, dude, I don't really think. It's like, what? Anytime you get on stage anywhere, even if it's 0 people, even if it's just you and the guy running it, because I've done that before too. Yeah, like I said, it was just me and my mom that was out there, and that was fucking. I did not enjoy that. Yeah, the only time I did stand up and my mom was in the crowd, I was back home and doing like a country club. Yeah, like doing 5 minutes at a country club. Because like Timmy Sherrill, his sister, like the dude who owns Dead Crow, or like part owns or whatever, he also, like his sister owns, or is like part owns a fucking comedy club back in my hometown. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's all about knowing people. Exactly. Like that was lucky as shit. Like I had no idea that dude was from the same town as me or anything. And he was like, "You want to be on a show?" And I was like, Oh shit!
Fuck yes.
Hell yeah, I want to be on the show. It was a good time, man. Just fucking a lot of drunk country fucks.
Dude, sometimes that's the best crowd. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they do
at
not
all.
give a shit. They'll eat fucking drunk people. I realized that's why there's always a bar and a comedy venue. Drunk people eat up comedy.
Yeah, dude. It would be really hard if they didn't serve alcohol.
Yeah, I don't think that's why I would
Like
do
people fucking drinking water and eating chips and shit like that.
like an office party or some shit. I don't think that'd be kind of awkward.
Yeah, it would.
Like you'd have to be like a John Mulaney type comedian or some shit.
Yeah, real like dry and like kid humor kind of type deal.
Yeah, I've been trying to like take my shit in a different direction, trying to, do like, I don't know, like bits and shit, as opposed to like just like stand up punchline.
Like one-liners and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they're fun to write and shit, but like.
See, like me, I'm not good at one-liners.
I don't even think I'm good at them. I think it's when people laugh.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I've done them enough to just figure out how a joke works.
Yeah, dude, I'll send you this thing that John sent me. It's like a 21-page like joke writing syllabus.
Yeah, he
basically.
sent me that too. Yeah.
Oh, he sent it to you? Okay,
Yeah, I gotta
cool.
check
Fuck
it
yeah.
out. But I mean, I'm always like hesitant when it comes to like somebody else telling people how to write jokes and stuff.
Yeah, I mean it helps.
Yeah, it helps. Like it's good to take just because it's like take it with a grain of salt. Because you can't do everything exactly like somebody else,
Yeah, that's true. Like everyone has their own different style.
Yeah, it's best to like steal what you think is gonna work and then make it your own.
Yeah.
But don't steal jokes.
Dude, that's a kid. Like, dude, that's a career ender right there.
Yeah,
you're done.
That's why some people down here don't get on shows anymore, or like don't get on shows in general. It's just because like people who run shows have seen them steal bits from like famous comedians and shit.
Yeah,
and it's like that's gonna ruin you. At least like always do original material, man.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah.
Why would you want to do it otherwise? It's like being a cover band. Like I never understood cover bands.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, who like always perform somebody else's shit.
It's kind of lame.
Yeah, it's not even acceptable in comedy.
Dude, nah. Yeah, you can't play no one's greatest hits.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's not okay.
Because that's just straight up plagiarism. Man.
If I see someone doing it with one of my shits, I don't know, man. Like,
oh, I get fucking mad.
I don't know what I would do.
I was getting a little mad.
It wouldn't be good.
I was getting a little mad when some comedians were like starting stand-up punchline like jokes and shit, doing them on stage after me. Because I was like, what? Nobody was doing this shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh,
okay.
I've heard a few joke thieves. I'm not gonna say it. I don't
want to say who,
that,
but it's like we know.
They know who they are.
They know who they are,
and they know that we know who they are.
Yeah. You just gotta watch yourself.
Dude, yeah. But fucking hell yeah, getting ready for this show this Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Fucking super pumped. I'm glad you could come on, man.
Hell yeah, appreciate it,
It's
man.
been a good time, dude.
Thanks for asking me.